Here and welcome to this week's video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the manifestor type of human design and the strategy to it. If you're a manifestor strategy, you're going to understand how to operate more effectively in the world, to create more ease in your life, and to have a bigger impact. If you're one of the other three types, strap in too, because you're going to understand how to work with the manifestors in your life in a more optimal way. And manifestors, how you can work with the other three types in a more optimal way. Before we dive in, I want to remind you we are doing a human design reading giveaway at 1,000 subscribers if we haven't hit it already. And then we're going to move to every 300 subscribers because the channel growth is picking up. Thanks to all of you. Thanks for being subscribers. Thanks for being a part of the community. Keep leaving your comments. I'm going to get back to everyone. And the way to enter the giveaway is to subscribe to our channel, hit the like button on this video, leave a comment. The more videos you comment on, the more chances you have to win at each giveaway. We give it away to a random subscriber, and I hope it's you. So let's dive in. I'll talk again at the I'll talk about the giveaway again at the end of the video. All right. So on to the manifestors. Now the manifestors are the only type of the four types that are here to initiate. Think about it. The generators are here to respond. The projectors are here to wait for the invitation, and the reflectors are here to wait out the lunar cycle. So waiting to respond to life energetically, waiting for an invitation, waiting out 28 days to get the big reflector picture. The manifestors are here to initiate, to inform, to get things going, to kick things off. And that's why there's only 8% of you. 70% of the planet are generators, including manifesting generators. 18% are projectors, about 1 to 2 are reflectors, and 8% are the manifestors. And you are here to bring in new ideas, new projects that change the way things are done. These are usually big ideas. You can bring in small ideas as well, but you will often get these insights, these big information downloads through your crown, insights, intuitive insights, or feelings in your body of just, I've got to do this. I got to do this right now. It's got to get going. And there's this spark pulling you. I call it the Manifestor Spark, pulling you. It's almost as if someone lassoed your heart and was pulling you in the direction of something. And when that happens, you are here to get it going. Now, if you don't inform, this is why your strategy is to inform, because if you don't inform, you're going to create a lot of resistance on your path. Because generators already have a ton on their plate. I can tell you from experience, as a manifesting generator, I always have a lot going on. And I'm pretty consistently now, after 9 years of studying human design, consistently follow my sacral and only do the things that my sacral is a yes to. And my plate is still always really full. But we always get a lot of requests on our energy. And there's a lot of generators out there that are not following their sacral response and are saying yes to things their sacral is a no to because they don't even know. Right? So there's a lot of generators running around very busy, some overly busy because they're not saying no when they should be saying no. So when you just come in, when you feel that manifestor spark, when you get that insight, when you feel that pull to begin something, if you just start it without letting all the generators and the people around you know what you're about to do, it's going to impact them in a powerful way. And especially because manifestors, a lot of the times, especially if you have the money line, channel 2145, you're here to lead from the top of the hierarchy. You're here to truly be the decision maker and move things forward. You still have to inform. And what that means is informing every person that will be impacted by what you're about to say or do before you say or do it. To let people know, here's what I'm about to do and why. This enrolls people in what you're about to initiate and what you're about to bring into the world. This enrolls them so that they're not resisting you, but they're on board with you and they want to support you. And they can start to, listen to their authorities and say yes or no to their part in it. But at least they know what you're doing and can communicate with you and you can communicate with them. Now, informing is often very hard for manifestors because most of the time growing up on a generator planet, because again, 70% of the planet are made up of generators, you're conditioned to operate as a generator, to be a good little kid, to raise your hand, to wait in line, to wait to respond, because most of this world is conditioned to operate as generators, because most of the world are generators. So early on, manifestors as children, you're here to step out of line. You're here to speak out, to not have to wait to raise your hand. You're here to, when you feel the spark, to express, to do something, to go do it. And this can often perhaps get you labeled as a problem child, or why can't you be like Johnny down the street or Kimmy down the street, and all these things. So then you start to suppress. Potentially, a few things can happen, but a lot of manifestors will start to suppress that inner spark. We'll start to shove it down and ignore it because it gets them punished or made fun of or in trouble or just shamed. Or you'll rebel and go even farther into it. Either way, you're not going to be living your design fully, and you'll be meeting a lot of resistance if you don't inform. The biggest challenge that the manifestors I've given readings to and have had as clients over the years is that they don't want to inform because it feels like asking for permission. And if they're tapping back into that power, into that pull, that manifestor spark, to go and initiate and not wait and just get it started, then all of a sudden having to inform everyone around them first feels like asking for permission. It's not asking for permission. This is, again, getting everyone on board with you before you start, because if you don't, you've probably had this experience if you're a manifestor. You just start the thing, you're going to meet a lot of resistance from the people around you. So we want to remove that resistance so that you can bring forth what you're here to bring forth, these big new ways of operating, these big projects, these ideas, and that you can enroll the help of the projectors, generators, and reflectors around you. One way to do that, if you are familiar with human design, you know a lot of people that in your circle that are familiar with human design, is that telling your big idea to projectors first can really help, because projectors are always observing the sacral energy of the generators and how the generators are using it effectively or ineffectively. So they always have a pulse on how to deliver a message to the generators in a way they can receive it. So, that's the way that types can work together. You can share your weak idea with a projector, inform them, and they can help you inform the generators around you. Now, unfortunately, not that big a percentage of the population right now knows human design and knows their type. So you might not know who the projectors are around you, the generators. So in that case, just practice informing everyone. Even for the simplest things, even if you're going to leave a restaurant early, let people know, hey, I'm just letting you know I'm all leaving. Letting you all know I'm leaving. Because it will impact them. And then people will probably call you the next day and be like, where'd you go? What happened? Are you okay? It's not you. It's the auric field of the manifestor. It's because as a manifestor, you have one of the four sacral motors connected either directly or indirectly to the throat center. The four motor centers are the root, the solar plexus, the sacral, and the ego center. So obviously not the sacral, or you'd be a generator. So you have either the ego, root, solar plexus, or multiple of those connected to the throat, either directly or indirectly through other centers. That energetic configuration of your chart creates an experience in your field of this impactful energy. That's why you'll see often that the aura of a manifestor is called closed and repelling, which I really don't like that terminology. I think it confuses a lot of people and makes them think they're a repelling person. It's like, no, it's like clearing the way. It's impacting those around you. And it's not that you're closed off to other people or can't be personable. It's that you are kind of here to use your energy in a very specific way, which can impact those around you and almost feel like repelling, like, oh, this person always has so much to do, because the generators are trying to manage all of their energy. So by informing, you let your aura do its work in the proper way. You let yourself be cooperative with all the types and energies around you. So be gentle with yourself. If you are just finding out you're a manifestor and you're not sure what the manifestor spark feels like, I'm not a manifestor, but all my clients that are manifestors typically have a similar experience. It's like a pull. So if you're not connected to that pull, if you've been conditioned to operate as a generator and you've been operating as a generator for a long time, to understand that it takes time and patience to reconnect to that spark, especially if you kind of shoved it down as a child. So just start to reconnect to it. Start to notice your tendency to hold back and wait, and start to practice with small things, small phone conversations that people you're pulled to reach out to, and then slowly see if you can feel where it's pulling, where your energy is pulling you to. And little by little, your life will get easier again, because you're going to be living in alignment with your design. You are here to initiate. You're here to inform, to let people know ahead of time so that you remove that resistance and can have the impact you're here to have and receive abundance and peace and ease and intimacy and exchange. That's what I wish for you. If you have any questions or thoughts, leave your comments below in the video. I'll get back to each one. I'm here to support you. We also have a free human design group called Human Design Applied on Facebook. So I hope you decide to join there. And you can always post questions. We have monthly community calls. So thanks for being a part of the community here. And one more time here at the end of the video, we are doing that human design reading giveaway. You'll be either getting that reading with me or a member of my team. And we give it away right now. The next one, if it hasn't already been given away, is at 1,000 subscribers. And then we're going to go to every 300 subscribers because the channel growth is picking up thanks to you. So all you have to do to enter, again, subscribe to our channel, leave a comment on this video. The more videos you comment on, the more chances you'll have to win. We do pick a random subscriber by the comments. So the more comments you have, the more chances you'll have to win. Hope I get to do a reading with you soon. They're super fun and super supportive for you and your journey, and I hope you're having a beautiful day.